Howdy, hey, nerd geeks, Ollie here, and today we're going to be looking at a game that truly stands out in the 40k pantheon. But this game doesn't focus on the usual style or gameplay generally associated with titles in the Warhammer line. In fact, it doesn't even follow any aspect of the Imperium of Man aside from certain settings and background information. So just this once, we're going to forsake the Emperor and sever our ties to humanity as we embrace our inner green skin in Warhammer 40,000, shooters, blood, and teeth. So grab some Daka and join the WAAAAGH, and let's jump into it. So let's start by stating the obvious. This game is unlike almost every other Warhammer game out there. It's fast-paced, simple, and full of gags and humor, spreading from the dialogue to posters in the background. Instead of beautiful 3D renderings of locations within the far future's grim darkness, this game gives us a smooth 2D world full of vibrant colors and lots of action. In Shooters, Blood, and Teeth, you choose one of 4 classes of Orc to play as you take on the role of Gargaz Teeth Grabber, who despite being an old mate of WAAAAGH Warboss Ogrit Gutwrecker, has his hair squig stolen by the Orc Chief because, well, in his words,
"I's the boss, so I get the snazziest things. You ain't having this." You thieving git!
I know, it's so messed up, right? But Gorgaz won't let such insult go unpunished, and as you progress through the campaign, you'll slaughter any and all who try to keep you from getting back your stolen hair squig, Human and Orc alike. You'll battle through several levels, cutting down all of those unfortunate enough to stand in your way, including Imperial Humies, Tyrannid Gene Cultists, and even some White Scar Beakies. Along the way, you'll collect the teeths of your fallen foes that you'll use to purchase weapon upgrades and, should you desire, new hats. All in your quest to retrieve your stolen hair squig and make Ogrit Gutwrecker pay for his transgressions. And all to one of the most killer metal soundtracks you will ever hear in a Warhammer video game. Seriously, just listen to this. Alright, now with how utterly awesome and fun this game seems to be, we do have to ask the question, what's wrong with it? And surprisingly, the answer is very little. The gameplay was smooth and the controls, while a little wonky in the beginning, were easy to get the hang of, and you have the option to change the button layout in the settings. The story is also told very well, with animated cutscenes between each level and filled with humor throughout. And the fact that it revolves around an Orc's quest to get his stolen ponytail back from his jealous former boss is just the kind of stupid and absurd narrative one would expect from a fast-paced Orc-focused game. Now, if I have to complain about anything, it's that the game is so short, with players being able to complete it in just a few hours. Now, that really wouldn't be such a bad thing if its regular price wasn't $20. Now, while I did get it on sale for $12, that's still a tad bit higher than I'd have preferred, considering this is a 2D side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. But I'm not going to lie, this is a game I've wanted to get since I started this channel, and I do not regret it at all. With all of that said, this channel gives Warhammer 40k Shooters, Blood, and Teeth a respectably solid 8 out of 10. While admittedly I enjoy almost everything about this title, the length of the game for the price is a bit of a drawback for me, and the customization options are very limited. Also, some of the boss fights did seem a little unbalanced in some parts, but just barely. There were also some glitches in some areas, but most were minimal and some were even beneficial to the player. I'm not gonna say what they are, but if you want to know, you can look them up. But this game tells an awesome and hilarious tale that one would expect no less from a title focused on orcs, and the 2D animation really does it justice. I think in a 3D environment, a lot of the humor would fall flat, and we'd instead have a mediocre mess of greenskin bits that tries just a bit too hard. As it is, this game doesn't have to try hard at all to be fun and an exciting experience.
It also helps that this game goes in the complete opposite direction from the majority of Warhammer games in that it intentionally doesn't take itself seriously, and this is one of those rare occasions in which that works. So if you are looking for a quick and fun game to occupy some of your free time, you should definitely consider snagging this one and playing through its campaign. And in the event that you don't have any free time to spare,
Get it anyway.
Alright, you puny humies, that's all I've got for this one. So smash that like button or I'll send some of my flyboys to smash your windows and egg toss your house. Now subscribe and join the WAAAAGH! Ha 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 ha!
Wah! Eat darker puny yumies! Wah! Yeet!